A Florida woman kicked off an American Airlines flight for wearing what the flight attendant called an offensive face mask. What did it say? What were the consequences? I'm going to break it down, guys. Before I go any further, if you enjoy my daily content I provide for here on YouTube, I encourage you to help support my ministry over on Patreon. You can do so for as little as $5 a month at patreon.com/conservativetruth. Link in the description. You're going to get access to all my bonus content where I talk a lot more about sensitive information we get around the YouTube censors. You always get alerts and notifications for anything that goes up on Patreon, unlike YouTube, where you're not going to get all the alerts and notifications. In fact, I'm going to guarantee you that you've missed several of my videos, so browse my channel after you get done watching this video to see what you may have missed. And a special shout out going out to Darla, who recently became a $10 patron. Thank you so much, Darla. You are awesome. We are shouting her out here all week. Now, guys, please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, let's talk about the situation here in Florida. This happened reportedly last week when a woman had boarded a plane going from Florida over to Illinois, and by the name of Arlinda Johns. And, well, she had a face mask on that the flight attendant did not like whatsoever. Reportedly, what this mask said was F12, okay? F, and I'm meaning F like the F word, okay? F12, and then had a shirt that said Black Lives Matter. Now, the shirt wasn't the problem, but the mask, however, and I had to look into this to say, what is, F, I've never heard of this before, but apparently it's slang for F the police, being F12. So the flight attendant said, you got to cover that mask up because, obviously the curse word wasn't censored, anything like that. It was out there for everybody to see. So you got to get that covered. So reportedly, the woman did so, but then the flight attendant came back and said that, I better not see that mask again. There was a little bit of a verbal confrontation that ensued between the two of them at that point. But then at some point reportedly, the woman had dropped what was covering the mask, exposing it once again. Flight attendant talked to other crew members. I'm assuming those, like the captain, others on board the plane there. And she was asked to be removed from the plane for not cooperating with what the direction was given here. And then she even took a Facebook Live video as she was being escorted off the plane by officers and taken off the plane at that point. So crazy situation here. Now, I'm assuming that there's a policy in place with American Airlines. I'm not 100% sure, but I would venture to guess that any sort of article of clothing, whether it's a mask, whether it's a shirt, whatever it is, if it's got any sort of profanity on it, I'm guessing that goes against the rules for the airline. So that's just my guess here as far as why they wanted her to cover it up. I don't think necessarily that American Airlines was all about the police and not wanting them to be disrespected, which they shouldn't, by the way. It's a stupid mask. Let's just face it, and don't get me started on the BLM t-shirt because I could go on for an hour about that. But apparently, she had to rent a car and drive all the way to Illinois from there. She's now getting a lawyer involved in this situation. It said that American Airlines had apparently refunded her money, at least for the second portion of the trip that was going to take her from Florida to Illinois. So we'll see where this all goes from here. I don't know if some sort of a lawsuit's going to come out of this or not, but if the policy is in place that American Airlines has, and this woman wasn't truly covering up the mask like they said, then who truly knows? So, interesting situation here. One thing I can tell you guys for sure is that these masks are causing problems everywhere. Confrontation left and right. I don't see it ending anytime soon unless these companies drop the ridiculous mandates for people to wear masks. It's going to cause a lot more problems than they are helping people because they're not helping people at all. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.